Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Python programming with my computer science teacher, and we're looking at 2D lists again. So you would have watched this video where we're looping through and we're picking out items of the index and we're using them in a sentence. But what I want to do is just really quickly, I wanted to show you how to add additional items to this list. So let's say we want to add information about a new student. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some inputs, and then I'm going to append it to the list in the right places. So I'm going to say I want a new name which is equal to input, open and close the brackets, and I'm just going to get the user to enter the student's name, which is for the new student. Yeah. And then I need to find out what their English result is. So English is equal to int, because it's an integer, open and close the brackets, input, because we need to get a prompt and they need to input something. The student's English grade. Okay. I'm just going to take that, just for time purposes, copy and paste it. And then I'm going to change some of the data in it. So maths and science. Okay, so let's have a look. Enter the student's English grade, enter the student's maths grade, enter the student's science grade, make it make sense. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to run it. Yeah, so we'll see if those lines of code work. So we can enter the names. Yes, Nathan, grade 5, grade 6, grade 5, and then it's pulling out all the information, but Nathan's grades are not there because they haven't been added to the list. Okay, and that's what we actually need to do now. We need to add that information to the lists. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to append. I'm going to say, firstly, I'm going to append the name of the student. So I'm going to say pupil names dot append, open and close brackets, and I'm going to append the name. So name. So I'm going to take that list, I'm going to append the name, which is this one, whatever they input. I'm also now going to append to a 2D list. So I'm going to take the grades of the student, I'm going to dot append, okay, which will apply it to the end, which means it's going to be in sync with this one, because that one will go at the end, and then the next record will get automatically created at the end over here. So open and close the brackets, and I'm going to append 3 items now in one. That's why I've got the square brackets. I'm going to say I want to append the English grade, the math grade, and the science grade all at one time, which means all of that data will then get passed up to here, and it will be added right in this section there. Okay, and then I'll be able to loop through using that code, and it will tell me what the grades are again. So if I run it now, and I say enter the name of the student, Nathan. Okay. What grade did they get for English? 6, a 7 for maths, and a 5 for science. And then you'll see it's now been added. Okay, so I've entered the details in. Cindy has the following grades, Haley has the following grades, but then Nathan has now been added to the bottom there, and you can see Nathan has the following grades: 6 for English, 7 for maths, and 5 for science. And I needed to show you that because I missed that off of the previous videos. And what you'll be able to do now is add items to a list. And if you wanted to add multiple items to a list, let's say we wanted to add 3 new students. I'm going to say for I in range, open and close the brackets, and I want to add 3 students. I'm going to put the colon there, and all of this needs to be part of the loop. All of it needs to be part of the loop. So I'm going to tab it in there. And I'm going to see now I'm able to add 3 more students. And as you can see at the moment, you've got Nathan. Well, these 3 are actually stored in the system. Nathan was added, so that won't be there when I run it. But I'll add it. I'll add a new one actually. I'll add a different name. So Michael. Michael. Okay, Michael has a grade 5, a grade 6, and a grade 5. And it says enter the name, enter the student's name again. I could have added a line that says student's been added to the list or something, but doesn't matter, you can do that if you want. Justin has a grade 7, a 6, and an 8. And finally, we will say Helena has a grade 6 in English, 7 in maths, and a 9 in science. And now all of those people's data has just been added to this list. You got Michael, Justin, and Helena. Okay, and that's how I added 3 items to that list. Yeah, so that's just another example of how you get input, how you can get multiple inputs using a for loop, using that same code, and there you go, job done. So have a little go at that, and then look at the next video. And what I might do is I'll show you how to essentially maybe search for some data, compare it to other data, and use this program in a very different way. But have a go at this first before you move on to the next one.